So in the last video I embarrassed myself a lot by showing you a Minecraft Xbox 360 map tour which I found out about through a YouTuber that I knew quite well at the time and watched a lot of the time, that being Stampylonghead. And let's say the video features a lot of cringiness in terms of me basically showing how much I love this guy, telling everyone how much he meant to me and all stuff like that, and to watch his channel and that. But the cringiness doesn't stop there, because a few months later down the line, on the 14th of July 2014, I uploaded a video of me building a roller coaster which I planned to be inspired by Stampylonghead and iBallisticSquid, which never got finished. I'm going to say now, that was the last video in the series, and you're going to see why it never got finished, basically, in this video that I'm going to show you in a minute. But yeah, I did this on a world which I built a house on that was practically a rip-off of the house from Stampy's Lovely World. It wasn't the exact same, but it was an absolute total rip-off. The intro to the video was a total rip-off because it featured me basically leaving my room and going onto a balcony and looking over my world, which those of you, I'm pretty sure a lot of you probably haven't watched him in ages, but I'm sure a lot of you remember that iconic intro from his Lovely World series. But yeah, this video is pretty much a rip-off of a Stampy video, and as much of a rip-off as a Stampy video as you could get, and plus it features me basically starting a roller coaster themed to Stampy and Squid, even though I didn't actually build the Stampy and Squid in this video. This video was basically focused on the track. But anyway, I'm waffling on now. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome back to Thrillnet, and welcome to another reacting to video in the series of videos where I react to old theme park related videos across both my channels, Thrillnet, this channel from when it started, as well as Gameit Wright, when I used to upload on there, because there were a few theme park videos uploaded on there, believe it or not, despite it being a gaming channel. And today, as I said there in the introduction, I'm reacting to a video in which I started to build a roller coaster inspired by the YouTubers Stampylonghead and iBallisticSquid, which never got finished, but that's not the point. So, if you don't know who Stampy is, I mean, where have you been? He's basically the guy who goes, "Hello, this is Stampy and welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. And another video inside of Stampy's Lovely World." Yeah, you get what I mean pretty much. And iBallisticSquid is pretty much another popular Minecraft YouTuber. He's basically Stampy's friend, and yeah, he has very similar intros in his videos, but his are a bit more squeaky, like, "Hello everybody!" Oh, that was a bit high, but yeah. But anyway, in a bit more detail in terms of what happens in this video, basically I start to build a roller coaster inspired by them in this Minecraft world. Basically, that's kind of a rip-off of his world, because it's basically got a house that looks like his house, or at least a bit anyway, you'll see when we get into video, as well as basically a theme park type funland thing, which also features in his videos. So yeah, quite a rip-off, considering I wasn't even an enthusiast at the time. I mean, I was into the theme parks, but I wasn't an enthusiast. But you know, rides did interest me a little bit, pretty much, but I was still quite scared of them, if you know what I mean. I was 12 years old when I uploaded this video, so I mean, I was still a child, like most Stampylonghead fans were, and still are to this day. I mean, this guy is still getting hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. I mean, it might not be the millions and millions of views he was getting in 2014, it's still hundreds of thousands. I mean, he's on over 9 million subscribers now, so please go and subscribe to him. You know, get this guy to 10 million because he deserves it for cheering up the children of England and all across the world. And subscribe to me as well by clicking the button below and click the bell to enable notifications so don't miss out on any of my future videos, because yeah, I've got a lot coming up theme park wise, as I'm sure you long-term and short-term subscribers of the channel already know. So I'm sorry, any Stampy fans, there's not going to be any more videos about Stampy on this channel. I'm reacting to this video solely because it's theme park related, at least a bit anyway, and this is a theme park focused YouTube channel. But yeah, like with the past video, as you'll see in a minute, I did not have a catch card at the time. So I was recording the screen, and this time it was in the midday in summer, so you can imagine there was a lot of glare because I was recording with a phone that only records in, or recording in 360p quality. So yeah, the quality looks even dreadful, even more dreadful than the last video. And yeah, you can't even see all the screen, and yeah, it basically looks terrible, to be honest. I mean, there's not much more to say about it, so without further ado, let's get into this video, shall we? So here we are then on the YouTube playback screen. As I said last episode, this phone camera the phone that I used to use to record at this time could only record a maximum of 360p. So yeah, a lot of the screen is cut off, unfortunately, but yeah, that is what it is. It doesn't even show up or cover, sorry, the full YouTube playback window. So we have these black borders at the side, at each side of the screen. But yeah, here we are then. I've put a link in the card in the top right for those who want to see the original video. I mean, I don't know why you would, to be honest, but yeah, for those of you who want to see the original video, go and see it. I mean, I'm pretty much like going to be playing the whole thing back. This like episode of me talking over it, obviously, but if you want to see like the raw video, you know, with me not talking over it, so that basically you can hear the entire video and get the full experience, definitely go and check that out. But obviously, with this being a reacting to video, I'm going to be talking over it. As you can see, a bit of glare on the screen again there. This was actually a horrible intro I did. I mean, I'll press play in a second, but yeah, this absolutely horrible intro. I mean, yeah, there's glare on the screen. You'll see what I mean. I mean, without further ado, let's play on this, shall we? Right about now. Yeah, this horrible intro. I press a button, links below the redstone with TNT. The TNT blows up and it's basically a massive sign saying welcome, which you can't even see all of, made out of blocks, but yeah, and then you see welcome.
Hello
there we
everybody,
go.
and welcome to another creative video.
My high-pitched voice again, very high, as always.
And I know it's a bit bright.
My Wonderful World, that's what I called this. That was inspired by
anyway,
Stampy's Lovely World. I just went My Wonderful World. I know, so similar. And you would have seen I went onto the balcony there, like a proper rip-off of Stampy's intro. And yeah, as you can tell, it was a really sunny day when I recorded this, and the glare's awful.
Because I tried to record this video, but my phone's battery went too low. So
oh, that's typical. This was take 2 of a video, and then
I know I'm not uploading
obviously
video.
Oh, here we go. What am I going to say now?
2 or 3 weeks. I can't remember.
Oh, look at that rip-off of the bit over the lake in Stampy's Lovely World as well.
We've had a lot going on recently.
Oh, we had. Back in 2014.
This. Well, a couple of you might, but yeah, there's been a lot going on outside Minecraft.
There definitely was.
In my life recently. If you didn't know, I was supposed to be going into hospital in May.
And look at that rip-off of the tree train as well, with all the torches underground. Like, seriously, I couldn't have ripped off Stampy's World anymore.
Now, so around Christmas,
yeah, basically I was really in 2014. I've talked about it in other videos. But yeah, I went into hospital and I had a massive breakthrough in recording, which I was referencing there. But yeah.
Stopping the creative series altogether.
Oh.
And no, don't fret.
Well, that's ironic because that was like the last video of it that was ever uploaded.
Yeah, I was thinking about stopping it because there's people on survival worlds, and I know survival videos can be a lot more entertaining.
Oh, they are. You only have to go and watch mine and Kirsten's collab to know that. Put a link to the playlist in the top right again there. Let's plug mine and Kirsten's collab.
A lot of you seem to like these creative videos.
But I mean, that is really entertaining, and that is in survival. Building a roller coaster, in fact. This roller coaster was being built in the creative, but me and Kirsten are doing one in survival from scratch, with no infinite blocks or supplies or anything. But yeah. Oh, there's a lift hill going
there's
into a
gonna be
snow
about
biome.
that high.
That's actually quite high.
Now this isn't exactly the highest, scariest,
Oh, here we go.
deadly drop coaster.
What the heck?
I mean,
you can tell I wasn't an
it
enthusiast.
is going to be, well, if you can see, that drop's pretty high, but it's not about the drops really, it's more about the Stampy and Squid, like the scenery.
Theme is.
Now there will
but
be
yeah.
a few
Oh, I'm building a
deadly
wooden
moments
coaster
like
as well.
this.
Just deadly
Especially
what?
later on.
Really?
In a few videos
Killing people?
time, you will see
That sounds like
stunts
killing
that
people.
you've never seen before.
Stunts?
This is like a stunt
What?
coaster,
A
not
stunt
really a roller
coaster? What the heck? This isn't
But this
Stunt
is like
Show
a basic
Spectacular
roller
at
coaster
Disneyland
bit
Paris.
At the moment.
Yeah, those are stunts for you, alright. Unfortunately, I did lose a lot of footage from that vlog because I had some camera issues, but I mean, that's not exactly relevant to this, but I thought I'd just point it out. Back to the video. But yeah.
So I'm just going to carry on building. Probably not going to go too far down.
Well, that's a pretty big drop, so
And if you
that's
don't
quite
know,
far.
have you ever heard of Flappy Bird?
What? Why?
It's
Why am I going on
the
about
App
Flappy
Store
Bird?
in August, apparently.
I don't think it did
Strange
come back on
thing
the App
is,
Store.
though, I went on my phone just before the start of the video.
Basically, Flappy Bird was like an old app,
like
game that was released in 2014, where you'd like tap to like fly this bird between pipes.
yeah.
You know, I'll show it on the screen now. And yeah, that's Flappy Bird for you. One of the nostalgic things of 2014, as well as Stampylonghead, of course. So yeah, very frustrating game, I guess, but I mean, it generated absolutely billions.
So basically,
But yeah.
I went into the Play Store and searched Flappy Bird.
That's Flappy Bird
and
for you.
guess
So
what?
anyway,
It came up. I don't know.
did it? What?
I don't know why.
I don't know what I'm on about, but yeah, that's Flappy Bird.
Unless they not
but
took it off the Play Store, but doubt it.
well,
unless they put it back on.
well, they would have taken it off because I'm pretty sure they took it off early that year. But yeah, none of you probably know what I'm. Well, you might know if you remember the game, but
because
yeah, that's very nostalgic, Flappy Bird. Now that's literally retro now. Well, maybe not retro, but yeah.
I'll just tell you some more. Oh, this is going into snow biome. Ooh. Might be a bit hard to build Squid here though.
What about Stampy? There's Squid as well.
I might have to sort
Stampy
this
as well,
out
sorry.
actually.
Yeah, that was like the worst place you could build that type of roller coaster as well because of all the trees. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't plan this very well, did I?
Yeah. While I'm deciding what to do, I'll talk to you to make it a bit more interesting. So it's not all
goodness
so
me! What am I going to
negative.
talk about? Here we go.
Yeah, Minecraft Pocket Edition. If you don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Has had.
The only edition in Minecraft Kirsten owns. Oh no, she has Java now.
Sunday now. I'll be uploading this.
Sorry, Kirsten, if you're watching.
Basically, yeah, it's had
she
a
does own the proper
update,
version of Minecraft though, so
edition.
yeah. Pocket Edition's
yeah,
massive
it's absolutely
update.
Huge.
What am I on
It's the
about?
biggest update, in fact, that Minecraft has ever had.
Was it?
And
I wonder what it added.
It has added.
Oh, here we go.
It's added tons. It's added caves. It's added.
Wait, did Pocket Edition not have caves?
Bush biomes, jungle biomes.
Did it not have?
Plains biomes,
Really?
Biomes that Xbox doesn't even have.
Did it not have any of that stuff in 2014? It was like first released in the first beta was released in 2011, wasn't it?
You won't believe this. More stuff than Xbox 360.
Oh.
It even has the ends now, which we do have. It now has stained clay, which I really
to me, that sounds like the first. I'd have to look this up. The first official
it's
release of Pocket Edition,
very
that wasn't beta,
decorative
was
for your
Pocket Edition in
house.
beta for 3 years. Out from
used it
beta
on
for because
PC.
Java was only in it for
Also in
2.
my
Did
house
Pocket
it
Edition
was
take
bright
longer to
because
develop
all
or
it sets on
something?
fire. It's especially
Because I'm
good
pretty
for
sure they released like the
little
first alpha or beta or whatever it was in
fireplace. You don't have to think
2011.
about the clay
I
getting
got it in
set on
2013
fire.
and it was still in early stages. Did it
Yeah,
really
just
take them
gonna have to
3
put
years
it
to like get to like the full
mountains.
release?
I'll
Because
do
I
this
don't
now
remember.
because
Pocket
that'll
Edition.
be
I didn't play
useful.
Pocket Edition that much, but those of you who play it, because I know some of you
so
will watch these do
we'll
mine.
be able to do a bit more in this
Especially
video,
Kirsten,
but
she plays it a lot. Sorry,
if
Kirsten
we
again.
finish all of this trap, which I'm going to do now, and there's still time for the video to go on, we won't carry it on because it will just be boring me going digging up. And you see, guys, I want these videos to be fun. Because it's harder on creative because there's
and like see that camera as well, like there. That's like half the TV you can't even see. I recorded these videos in a conservatory on like a TV in the conservatory, like glass roof, all glass windows and stuff. So yeah, like there's not much gameplay you can actually see at this point. Look how far, like you can see like there the top of the TV. And then obviously a bit of the window above it, or in front of it, should I say? But yeah, I don't have a clue what I'm going on about in this video now. I'm just waffling in this video, and I'm kind of waffling now as well. But yeah. Oh, they added super flat to Pocket Edition.
Made it so you can switch between survival and creative, which is really annoying.
What?
And even though they have more stuff than Xbox, I still think Xbox is better in my opinion, and that is because it's the online basically.
Yeah, that's true.
My videos. Yeah, so I'm not
Although that's
about
irrelevant now, that's like outdated because obviously because of the Better Together update, everything uses Xbox Live to play online now, which Xbox obviously always used, and that's not changed, so yeah, that's irrelevant. You had to use like Game Center or whatever it was before to play online on Pocket Edition. I just remember it being a nightmare to set up, but yeah. And you could play on like local area networks on Pocket Edition with wireless, so yeah.
When I do get an Elgato.
Oh, am I on about my capture card? Yeah, my Elgato capture card.
I'll still do Xbox a lot more.
I didn't hear the start of what I said there because I was talking over it, but yeah.
I didn't realise how close the powered rail was to the previous one. And this
I can hear TV in the background as well. I think my sister must have been watching TV when I recorded this, but I don't know what she was watching. I can't tell.
And then
I can just tell that it's a kids' TV show, pretty much.
Right, so now we need to check. No, we can't. I just need to add the torches now. And
I could have used detector rails for that. Like, why did I use torches? Like redstone torches. It's easier with detector rails because then you don't have to place torches under it and it doesn't look so ugly when you do that a bit. So, what the heck is these? Are some bright facades.
Of course, we're going to.
Oh, here we go. It's night time. Oh, and look how far back that camera is now. I only just noticed that.
The managers, we should call
oh,
it
that's a rip-off of Stampy's thing as well in his Funland, like the house where he built in it, so they didn't have to go all the way back to his main one. Like with some beds in it. This is a like it's even made of bricks, and I'm pretty sure that from what I remember that's made of bricks as well. Wow, I remember too much about Stampy's videos, but I'm pretty sure if I've jogging my memory, yeah. You can barely see the screen now as well, like, you can see like a lamp, you can see, I can't even say lapis lazuli.
Is it lapis?
What?
Lapis.
That's worse than I was worse back then at saying words than I am now in my videos. Oh, and the camera's so far you can barely see the TV now. You can literally see some closed blinds and see the roof, and that is going so far back that is gonna fall. That is falling. That is gonna go any second. That is gonna go. That. Wow, you can see my ceiling there.
Whoa.
My reaction. Whoa.
Whoops, guys, the recorder went funny.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
And that, guys, is why I didn't record videos for 6 months after that. I didn't upload at all until I got my capture cards after that, because that happened.
Much more to do.
Because I was just like, there's no point anymore, and there wasn't, because that's so bad.
Gone funny, so
I'm right holding it.
End it
and you
here.
Oh. Yeah.
And in the next video, we can go.
Oh dear. Yeah, the video's ending early because my phone fell off with a bit of blue tack it was stuck to at the time. On top of a load of boxes.
So I'll see you then.
Yeah, Stampy and Squid never got built. Haha. Anyway, that is the end of that video. So what I'll do is I'll go back to my starter setup and then I'll explain a couple of things, because that ended quite abruptly with that video, with how things sort of panned out. So yeah. Okay, so a bit of an explanation about that ending. Pretty much, I mean, let's be honest, that was an awful video. I was talking about random things. I mean, if I was doing that now, I probably would have time-lapsed all of that, because let's be honest, it was just a bit boring with me recording random things. No one would have got much out of that video, but as for the situation with the camera, I know the glare was awful, and I was even aware of that myself that time, and I've come on a lot with YouTube now. I probably even wouldn't even attempt to record like that, just because of how awful the quality is. But I was aware of it back then, and I planned to get a capture card that Christmas, which I did get. And pretty much, I was recording that video, and obviously that happened, the camera fell off. That had actually, by some miracle, never happened before, because I mean, all I was doing was stacking my camera on top of, my phone, sorry, on top of some boxes and blue tacking it to the top of them, so that it was kind of in line with the TV, sort of at that level, as you would have seen there. It was a bit off to start with. I mean, they must have messed it up with it falling off, because it wouldn't normally do that. Or the blue tack just wasn't sticky enough that I was using. But yeah, that's how I recorded all those years ago. And yeah, pretty much after that I was like, I give up recording like that, so I just didn't upload for 6 months until Christmas. I mentioned about me being ill as well, and that I haven't recorded for a while. Yeah, I mean, I have kidney problems, those of you who watch my old videos will know, and then I was having like all surgery and stuff that year, so there was a lot of gaps in my sort of YouTube stuff. But stuff went wrong earlier in the year with it all, and I ended up actually having a kidney transplant at the end of the year, which is another reason why I didn't record for 6 months. The next video to be uploaded after that was actually on Christmas Day that year when I got the Elgato. But yeah, by that point I had got an Xbox One, because I didn't have one at the time, and then I kind of just left those videos. I kind of wanted to, I think in my head I was just like, they weren't the best, and I just want to start again with the Elgato, just start everything from scratch pretty much, which is what I did. So I didn't actually build Stampy and Squid in the end, but yeah, I've recorded with my Elgato, and I've done that ever since when I've done console games. I mean, now everything's PC really, all my theme park gaming stuff, so I just use a screen recorder for that. I use OBS now to do that. It's so much easier recording on PC than it is on a console. But yeah, there's a bit of an anecdote there of sort of my history with recording and stuff, because I know that video ended quite abruptly, as I said, which is why I wanted to do that. But yeah, that's all there is really to that video. It was a short one. Only 12-13 minutes long. It got cut off because of the camera falling off, and I've actually, if I remember rightly, I'll show it to you on screen now, wrote a statement on the video description thing, like obviously addressing the problems, which is quite funny from what I remember. So let's read that out now, shall we? So basically, what it says is, sorry about the awful camera that spoiled the video. At Christmas, when I hopefully get my Elgato, which is spelt wrong, there's meant to be an E before L. Oh, I mean, I was 12 at that age, so my spelling obviously wasn't great. This camera will never be seen. This camera will be never seen again, with a load of exclamation marks after it, because yeah, that's like how a kid as I was at the time wrote. Anyway, seriously, I think it's awful, but it's the only resource I have. So yeah, that pretty much sums up my thoughts on it at the time, and that hasn't really changed, although obviously I've kind of matured quite a lot with how I write my video descriptions and stuff, just because obviously that was 6 years ago. I was a kid at the time, as I said. But that's going to be the last video in these sort of reacting to video series for now. I think, you know, this has been done for now. I want to focus more on obviously more content rather than reacting to old videos. Maybe I'll do some more in the future, but I think enough's enough for now. As I said, make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you're notified each time I upload, and don't miss any of the exciting theme park content I have coming up. You know, top 10s, reviews, the collab with Kirsten is all going to be continuing, and I'm going to be releasing a video soon. You know, just kind of another sort of review video of how things have been going so far and any changes I might be making to the channel. There's not going to be tons, but that's going to be coming soon. I'm going to be doing a poll on my Instagram asking you guys the sort of things you want, just to kind of double check things. I know I did it a bit ago, but I think I'm going to make it a bit more open this time, rather than do you prefer this or this. You know, a bit more asking more openly what sort of stuff you want, just so that you guys can sort of shape that a bit more, because I'm making these videos for you guys. So you know, I want to check that you're enjoying these things. You know, with us getting into autumn, I want to check that you're enjoying the videos. Yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. So here we are then on the YouTube playback screen. As I said last episode, because this phone camera